Hey, what's going on, everybody? Gonna do some updates. Seems like every week is quick updates. A lot of work going on. Cucumbers are doing really well. I did reseed some, so some of those are coming up, and then some of those aren't. So I'm guessing I've got some old seeds because everything that was here is the same pack of seeds from there. So they're about ready to hit the trellis. Same thing with the beans. Got some that I reseeded. I try to carefully take the husk off sometimes, but anyways, these are about ready to hit the trellis as well. Kind of the same answer for everything down here except for the pea pods and the snap peas. They must be absolutely horrible seeds this go around because I've only got 2 to germinate. The Blue Lake green beans are going gangbusters. Should start seeing some flowers pretty soon. Haven't had time to get the onions a haircut, and tomatoes are doing pretty well. I did watering a couple hours ago and they've perked up a little bit, so looks like I need to hit them with water a little more often. But you can see there's a bunch of, I don't know if you can see, there's a bunch of Juliet grapes in there. A few strawberries here and there. I keep forgetting to put the slug food in here. That one's ready to be picked. So there's a couple that are almost ready. Not quite. Try it. Look, there you go. Grub's eating that one. So need to get some snail food in there. Onions are doing great. Again, they all need a haircut. The potatoes, they're starting to dry up a little bit in certain spots on some of them. Really the biggest one are these 2 red potatoes. I'm going to harvest this one in a few minutes, and that one I'm going to give it a little bit more time. Even though there's some new growth trying to do its thing, everything else is dying off, so I think that one's ready. And if we can get in there, there's the early girl. It's got some tomatoes going on, so we'll see what happens. These plants are starting to hit their stride. Long and lanky. That one survived. This one's doing its thing. This one hasn't died yet, and this one's trying. Nothing else fruit tree wise is very exciting. These 2 figs in the buckets, doing really well compared to last year. This one's kind of falling all over the place. This piece of ginger is not handling the heat real well. The purple sweet potatoes, that one was a little smaller. It's still surviving. That's starting to get some good growth. And these 2 are starting to get some good growth. Although it looks dry, it's not. Watered them pretty heavily a little while ago. And this one's not doing too bad. It's about 95. They like the heat, but you know, they're still struggling. They're not that big yet, so. The only other thing to report, and I need to grab a little container, is I've got raspberries. Oh, these are pretty big on these. They've been really small. These are like grocery store size. They're almost ready to pick. So every couple of days, grab a few berries. Look, these are kind of weird, right? A little white, a little red. So, not too bad. Birds haven't been getting to them that I know of. And then the blackberries. Blackberries have been doing okay, but what I thought was really cool is they're starting to change color. So hopefully in a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, can harvest some blackberries. What's interesting, excuse me, so these plants have been struggling, but granted it's on a cinder block, but now I'm 6'3", that's about here-ish. That thing goes up, I'm gonna say a good 10 or 12 feet. Actually, I'm gonna say it's further than that. I think it goes all the way up there. And then this one, this is about 6'3"-ish. I want to say, you can't even see it, goes up about 10, so that's pretty crazy. Where the rest of it's just kind of, you know, hanging out. Anyways, not a lot of crazy stuff. Oh, let me go to the other ginger that's out here. This was the bigger plant. So it's a little dry, but it's surviving. Not too bad. That's really it. Lemons and limes, they're plugging along. Limes, not bad, right? Almost the size of a kumquat. So we'll see what survives in the next month. Like I said, June drop. Sometimes, at least it happened last year, lost a bunch of the little ones. So we'll see. Other than that, that's all I've got for this week. I've got some stuff starting in the garage. Hopefully that'll be exciting. We'll see what happens next week if it germinates, and go from there. Thanks for watching.